This news update is brought to you by
This is the Noon Barbados Today update for Thursday, September 4th, 2014. I'm Dawn Paris. Good afternoon. The election of Toni as the new General Secretary of the Barbados Workers Union may be just what the local trade union movement needs, so suggests President of the National Union of Public Workers, Walter Maloney, as he strongly endorsed the 38-year-old woman for the top job. Describing the move as a bold step, Maloney says with the trade union movement at the crossroads, it needs fresh, young talent that can reposition the organization to better respond to growing challenges.
When I look at Sister Moore, I see a young sister with a lot of potential, certainly, a very qualified young lady who has the passion for the movement. She has always shown that. And I think that the movement is in good hands. And like I said before, the trade union movement is at the areas now where we need to start to reposition, we need to refashion, we need to retool, we need to add extra competencies now to the movement.
Maloney also praised the contribution of the outgoing BWU General Secretary Sir Roy Trotman, and the NUPW is meeting today to start the process of selecting its own new General Secretary to replace Dennis Clark, who goes on retirement next month. In other news, tourism authorities this morning rolled out a series of initiatives to lure thousands more visitors to Barbados. The occasion was Connect Barbados, which brought together tour operators from across the world to hear what the country has in store for 2014-2015. Our Emmanuel Joseph tells us more from the Lloyd Erskine Sandiford Center, where the announcement was made.
The public-private sector collaboration will see Barbados hosting two of the world's biggest events: the Race of Champions, featuring radical motor cars, and the Classical Pop Festival, headlining more than 100 artists in opera, pop, rock, jazz, and film. The events and initiative of the Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc. will see fans of motorsports having the opportunity to enjoy the ultimate in this area of sports on December 13th and 14th at the new world-class Bushy Park Racing Circuit. Today's gathering, dubbed Connect Barbados, brought together tour operators from across the world to hear what this country has in store for 2014-2015. Interim CEO and President of the Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc., Petra Roach, said all the events include Rediscover Barbados and the Food, Wine and Rum Festival. From the Lloyd Erskine Sandiford Center, Emmanuel Joseph for Barbados Today.
Meanwhile, the island is showcasing the best it has to offer at Connect Barbados 2014. Executive Vice President of the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association, Sue Springer, tells Barbados Today that 65% of the island's tourism business comes from tour operations, and she says it's critical they get the opportunity to feel and experience the product.
We rely on these people a lot. It's very important that we give a very positive image. We have to make sure that they understand what we have to offer and the differentials of Barbados.
The staging of the inaugural City Fest event, which formed part of this year's Crop Over Festival, is being deemed a success. That's the word from National Cultural Foundation's Senior Business Development Officer Alison Seeley-Smith following a stakeholders review of the event last night.
Did everything go exactly how we wanted it? No. But I think it's very seldom that you do a massive event and you do it for the first time and you hit everything right. I think we hit enough things right that we know that City Fest works. that it's a concept that works, it's something that we should continue with, and we know that there are lots of things that we have to do better next time.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
To news from the region now. In Jamaica, several public officials are under investigation for money laundering. According to outgoing head of the Financial Investigations Division, the FID, Justin Felice, a probe is currently underway into 20 significant cases. Felice says the FID is trying to find out how millions of dollars allocated for government contracts were spent. But he's declined to name the government projects under investigation at this time. Felice also revealed that lawyers who are facilitating kingpins in the process of buying properties are also being investigated. Internationally now, fast food workers across the United States go on strike demanding higher wages. 150 cities were affected by today's protest, with workers demanding a $15 an hour minimum wage. More in the CNN report.
A rallying cry for fast food workers ringing out again. They hit the protest lines Thursday. Their demand? Higher pay. The federal minimum wage currently stands at $7.25 an hour, the same level it's been at since 2009. Workers want it raised to $15 an hour.
Workers are saying, look, we've been working hard, we've been working longer hours, we're more productive than we were several decades ago, but it hasn't paid off in terms of higher wages. And so with their backs against the wall, workers are saying the next step is really to walk off the job, to organize.
It's on the White House's plate, too. President Obama wants to raise the federal minimum wage to $10.10 an hour. It's already rising to that level for new government contractors, but it's a contentious issue when it comes to approving it for all workers.
And that's where we end our noon Barbados Today update. We'll be back again at 6 this evening. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.tv, subscribe to our e-paper and our email updates, and like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media, in bus terminals, or on Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Don Paris. Have a safe and productive day, and be back with us again at 6 this evening.
This news update is brought to you by